Big 12 SEC Challenge. Do you like it this time of year, or what does it do for you?
Well, first and foremost, it brings a lot of attention to both leagues, and it's great that it can be played all in one day, so you know who the winner is, you know who the loser is. So that's the positives, and obviously helps your conference have a chance to improve your net ratings. For us, it's something different where you already know your conference opponents so well. It's kind of like a NCAA tournament game now. You know, it's always going to be a quality opponent, and at the same time, it's somebody that you haven't studied. So that's always exciting.
And what do you see from Bama? Looks like they're a pretty high-scoring team.
Yeah, offensively, they play a real fast pace, 13th in the nation. It's one of those teams where if you watch, depending which game film you watch, if it's versus Houston, versus Gonzaga, I mean, they've had some really good wins, and then they've had other games where I know Coach Oates said they haven't played as well. So, you know they're capable of beating anybody in the country, and you got to assume you're going to get their best game, and a wide out. They're going to be excited, and it should be a good environment.
Does it make it any easier on defense when it's kind of this team that cuts out the mid-range shot and kind of goes layup or three, or do they do it in a unique way that makes it difficult to guard?
Yeah, I think every college program knows that analytically the best shots are either at the rim or from three, and you try to get rid of the long twos. But the way they space the floor, and they have a really talented roster. They have 4 tremendous perimeter players. So we have a good talented roster. We got a lot of good guards. They got good guards. Both teams are efficient. 2 top 10 offenses in the country. We're 5th. I think they're 10th. So should be a good game, and a game in which who's ever doing a good job controlling the glass and taking away those easy transition points and second chance points will definitely have an advantage.
You kind of touched on it, but they've sort of been a team that's matched who they're playing against as far as their level. With you guys being a highly ranked team, how do you kind of approach that challenge? And does that make you nervous at all?
Well, I think usually we get everybody's A game from the standpoint, and we've been ranked number 1 quite a bit. You're defending national champs, so I mean, you're not sneaking up on anybody, and no one's coming out to play you and not excited to play. And then we have a lot of talented players, so talented players love competing against other talented players. I think you know what Alabama's capable of, and you have to plan on them having their best game, and we got to be ready to do what we need to do to make things as difficult as possible on them.
Coach, you talk about depth all the time and how big of an advantage that is. Even without having James, do you think that's almost bolstered your depth at the guard position? Because we've seen guys like Dale and guys like that kind of step over the past few games.
Well, definitely you have to have depth with the physicality and the tough schedule you play in the Big 12, because you're going to have people that are banged up. You're going to have people that are injured. Also, you're going to have nights where people don't shoot it as well or play as well. And then at the same time, whenever you do have injuries, it does allow other people to gain that valuable playing experience and opportunity to step forward and help the team. And we've had that happen, and thus we've been able to get wins. And when we get guys back, hopefully we'll be that much deeper a team because of it.
Scott, this has been over a long stretch. Why are y'all so good in these games?
Really credit to our past players and knowing the importance of representing the Big 12 and trying to put our best foot forward and being dependable. And at the same time, usually we play really good teams, and our players know they have to play well to win.
How is James doing? I know before the last game you said you thought you were going to have him back, possibly.
Yesterday looked good. Today we'll find out. So if we had the James yesterday, it'd be a good thing because he was really good yesterday. But again, I know today was a little sore, so we'll see how things go in practice.
Coach, in terms of that, you talked about, is conference pride really like a thing in terms of that? In terms of you guys want to show, obviously net ratings and stuff show it, but you you guys want to prove that you're the best conference?
Definitely you have pride in your conference, and at the same time, you have pride representing your conference. So not only do you want bragging rights for your conference, but you want to, within your league, you want to be a team that's people can count on, depend on, and that's why it doesn't guarantee you're going to win, but we've played hard and competed and always tried to put our best foot forward, and hopefully we can do that tomorrow.
Scott, their top scorer, Shackelford, what does he bring?
A lot of points. He's a really good shooter, and because of his ability to make long threes, obviously you close out, and that opens up drives, and he does a good job getting to the free throw line as well. But he's just really gifted a scorer, and one of the best scorers we'll face all year.
Anything else?
Did you watch the last Chiefs game and happen to see Mark Vital's little moment of fame there on the sideline?
I saw the tweet of it, but unfortunately I've been breaking down film during the year. You don't get to watch much NFL, so would love to see him in the Super Bowl, though.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Jeremy, how's your ankle? Is it feeling pretty good?
Yeah, it's feeling good. You know, it was very exciting to be back and be with the team and everything, and it's really good. It feels good.
Did it take much for you to get back in the swing of things, or did you feel like you could jump right in? Or?
I was actually surprised. I feel like I just jumped in. I think it was really like smooth process. I had a lot of help from Dave, our athletic trainer, and just everyone like believing in me. It was great. It was great to be back.
Were you nervous at all, or were you confident when you went out there?
I was confident. I wasn't really nervous. You know, I had my team behind me, and even the crowd was behind me. So I felt really like, you know, welcomed, and you know, the support was there. So
You did notice that, because like there was a guy sitting next to me, and he was like, "Why are they cheering?"
No, I did notice it. It was real loud, and especially when I watched it back. Yeah, it was great to see that.
Jeremy, what was the time off like in terms of, you know, not being able to like participate in playing games and stuff like that?
Right. It was difficult. It was difficult for sure. You know, watching my team play and everyone, you know, having fun. And it was a shame I couldn't help. But you know, it is what it is. I can't really change it. I can't control it. So I just tried to get back as quickly as I can.
They gave you a chance to try out all the fits for the sideline.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I know you saw the fits there. So I tried to wear something.
Dale, going outside of conference this weekend, going to Alabama, do you like that? Is it a good challenge for you guys?
Yeah, I think it's a good challenge. You know, Alabama's a good team, and we're ready to take on the challenge. So,
What do you see in them, or how much have you looked at them?
we've seen some film. They're very athletic. They get up and down, and they can shoot the ball. So, good challenge for us.
Dale, for you, I mean, how much more comfortable are you in the system, especially getting all these extra minutes with James being out? How much more comfortable are you now as opposed to even maybe a month and a half ago?
I think I'm getting more confident every game. You know, my teammates believe in me, and the coaching staff believe in me. So I'm just taking what they give me, much time as I get in the game, whether that's 5, 10 minutes, whatever. How many minutes I get, I'm just gonna take advantage of that and do my job.
What were you seeing and how were you feeling in the last games? It felt like sort of a breakthrough game for you.
I was just playing free, and my teammates told me to just continue to be aggressive, so that's what I did.
Jeremy, y'all went on the road to Oregon earlier this year, playing a game away. Does that help going into a game like this?
I think so. That was a really good test for us against Oregon, and you know, being away in a crowd like that is gonna always test us. So I'm guessing tomorrow's gonna be like that too. They're about basketball, so it's gonna be a really good game, and I think we're ready.
Jeremy, what's the difficulty in defending a team like that that's very three-point reliant? It seems like they almost essentially cut out the mid-range jumper altogether.
Right. I think it's gonna be a interesting matchup. I think they play really similar to us. So I think, you know, we've been practicing against each other for a long time now. So I think we just have to be focused and ready for anything.
Jeremy, even when you were watching from the sidelines, how did you see Kendall kind of like take maybe another step? Because it seemed like he went through a rough stretch there at the start of conference, and it just seems like he's playing a lot better now.
Yeah, I think Kendall's a very mature player. You know, we all go through ups and downs, and it's not always going to be perfect. And I think he's just been, you know, keeping his head up, working, getting in the gym, and just working. And I think he's been doing great.
Anything else? Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.